All right, when we last left our
Nazi killers, bloodsuckers.
heroes.
They're not heroes, we're
Characters. We're killing Nazis.
When we last left our protagonists.
We're heroes because we're killing Nazis.
True.
There. All right. When we last left our heroes, we were coming up, charging toward the Eiffel Tower. Planes droning in from overhead. Getting ready to disgorge a great misery of paratroopers. We got an entrenchment of armored infantry.
Dear God, they're doing trench warfare against 4 people.
They're entrenched in the sense that they've got,
Nope.
stuff. Anyway.
They dump trenches into cement.
Built to celebrate the 1889 Paris World Fair, the Eiffel Tower remains one of the most enduring symbols of Paris. It has been fitted with the latest German technology and, has a Zeppelin strapped to the top.
Doc?
Who's up? You're in an armored car. We presume that you transferred the Van Gogh over to the trunk.
I have an idea.
Do you?
I do.
What is
Wait,
that?
Does anybody mind if I go first?
No.
Nope. I have an incredible
Steal
idea.
one of the planes.
So I
Astrid, go for it.
see these paratroopers dropping, presumably nearby the Eiffel Tower,
Sure.
because that's where we are. So I want to make them.
No, they're dropping close to the Eiffel Tower, but yes.
I would like to scare them a little bit, possibly make them terrified. Just throwing a word out there. So I have these spirit chains, right?
Uh-huh.
So I want to spirit chain them to the Eiffel Tower so that their parachutes don't work anymore. Because, when they fall, then their parachute is going to be below them. Theoretically, it might catch them, but also, if I also am chaining the parachutes, they're probably going to get tangled, and nobody wants to fall off the side of the Eiffel Tower.
What is this device this thing that you have? This
Spirit fetters.
does it have any description for them?
No,
What is the bonus that it gives you?
it's a +3 to animals, but I figure,
+3
here.
to animals. What does that even mean? All right. How
Yeah, I
many
don't
check boxes do you have on this?
Nazis are animals.
So I just use one.
You can try to, if you want to do some sort of, use them as a channeling device for some sort of ghost chains, sure.
What I'm picturing is,
They're almost like a
hell
totem.
chains of, and, they, reach out and grab you, and
You've been playing too much Magic.
yeah. kind of
Sure.
demon chains.
Sure. What do you, roll me a roll.
Rolling Terrify, which is 4, and then Spirit Fetters, which is another 1. Actually, I'm also going to use my machine gun to fire holes through their parachutes. So
Or
they
shoot them once they get strapped to the tail.
Wait, you can use
Yes.
multiples?
Yeah, you can check multiple devices at the same time. You just can't check the same device twice on the same action.
Yeah.
I tried that once. Sean was like, no, don't be a punk.
Are you
The
rolling?
GM was approved. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
Paratroopers. No, I'm good. Where are all the rest of my blue dice?
I stole them.
Why?
I was too lazy to get up mine.
No, he needs them.
I love you. However, I want to point out that the theme that you're rocking today is I'm too lazy to do anything, and it's not endearing you to me. Okay? I don't have favorite children, but I occasionally have least favorite, and right now you are gunning.
I'm gonna have to beat.
Here we go. I got 2.
That is 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 5.
I think you win that engagement.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 4 and a 5 to negate the damage there.
Okay.
I
That
will.
leaves you with 2 6s?
Yeah.
I mean, you could take out the paratroop, really do a number on the paratroopers.
I could.
Profoundly.
Just a question. If we defeat these guys.
What?
He just peed.
You gotta tell us. Just give us some kind of symbol, something. Paw at us. Anything.
Booker, you're a good boy because you don't pee everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You're also a good boy for every other week.
But I don't try and just sleep everywhere.
How do you want to allocate? If they're
I don't want to do this while you're cleaning up
if they
pee.
get taken out, if somebody else does some stuff with them, they get taken out, then a couple rounds later, then you get reinforcements.
I was just curious to know if we took stuff out right now, is the tank still gonna show up?
That's a different situation.
Okay.
The tank is part of
I
the
swear I had 6. I swear I
tank
had
is
7.
part of the risk at the Can somebody go get the stuff that you spray on the smelly or stuff?
Sean, it's upstairs in the mudroom in the cabinet closest to the garage door.
No, the tank is only a thing in particular location.
Weird.
Last time you should fucking starting to mark territory whenever the dog pees on the floor.
He's like, I would never.
Oh, that guy already has a hole in him and has lost his squeaker.
Such is the way the cookie crumbles.
Incidentally, you could use one of your 6s to activate your special to remove the challenge on the objective.
I can't do that. Kate can do that. I can't do that.
She
I
has
can
a
lower
thing-
threat or I can lower attack dice, but I can't.
She has a thing where she can't do her specials, remember?
No, I got rid of that.
You can lower threat, but you can't lower attack dice. You can
I can lower threat and I can lower attack dice, or I can lower attack dice, but I can't do the challenge. Kate has a special where she can do the challenge.
Do you want to lower the attack on the paratroopers to nothing?
Does that stay for the whole thing?
Yeah. You could chain their weapons.
That would be good.
Anytime.
Excuse me.
Seriously, we can't play until I spray the carpet and you stop from out. Dude.
He's a very thirsty boy.
I need strong bones.
You need weaker bones so I can break them so you get short again.
It's gonna be me anyway.
We're going to need a lot of that stuff pretty soon.
Okay.
Let me just look at this for a second.
I'm quickly amassing quite a lot of random.
That's right. Kate is the one who does that, isn't it?
Hey Zoe.
Please don't send her up for something. It'll take forever.
Can you put a piece of paper or something under this? Or like color on your notebook? Just because it's gonna bleed onto the table and I can already see it starting.
That one's fine. That's fine. Use that.
Just do it wherever you're color so that this is okay.
Okay. I just can't.
Just not straight onto the table, because otherwise it bleeds. See these purple marks here?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. So basically, you get if you take the thing out, there's a round where they're not there,
Okay.
and then they come back at reduced strength. Paratroopers are better at coming back, but it's still like that's what it does.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't think you can do any unless because you could reduce.
Even if I put all my stuff towards it, they still wouldn't be out.
You could. You do it by 3. You use 6 to bring it down by 3. You use another 6 to bring it down by 2. No, sorry. Yeah, you use one of your 6s to bring it down by 3. You use another 6 to bring it down by 2. You use one of your non-6s to take it down to nothing, and you take 1 point of damage.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying you could do that.
No, because I reduced the threats rating by 3. So even if I use both of my 6s, they would just be out, right?
No, you can't. You can't use it to reduce the. No, see, you've got a threat rating. You're reducing your threat rating. You reduce the threat rating by 3. You can only do that once. Then you use a 6 to knock 2 points off
Wait, I can only do it once?
per thing,
Per encounter.
per threat.
Oh, okay.
So you do it against it. You use a 6 to bring it down by 3. You use another 6 to bring it down by 2. You use one of the non-6s to finish them off, and you take a point.
Well, I wouldn't take a point of damage because I've already allocated 2 of my successes. I have 2 6s and a success. So I wouldn't take any damage. I have 3 regular successes and 2 6s. I allocated 2 of my successes to not taking any damage.
Okay.
What I'm left with is 2 6s and a success.
Oh,
So I would knock it by 3, use a 6 to do 2, and then use the final success for that last one.
okay. Yeah,
I could do that.
I didn't realize. Yeah. Yes.
I'll do that. That's what I do. Bye-bye paratroopers.
All right, so they're not a threat right now for a good long while. Nice. So yeah, you basically just
Pretty much what happens, they're falling from the sky, and I see them, I across their parachutes. They've got holes in them, they start falling faster, and they get yanked into the side of the tower by the chains, and they're like, ah! And they're like stuck to the tower, can't fire their guns. It's a very miserable situation.
Should done
For
that
them.
all in a Russian accent.
No.
Really funny. Yes.
Oh God, that's terrible.
I would like to know what you just rolled.
A 1
For the people at home.
So what you do when you get reinforcements is you roll a d6, and that's what their threat rating is.
He rolled a 1.
Paratroopers are better at coming back, so you get to roll a d6 and add 2 to it.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. So I got the lowest possible thing. So when they come back,
They're gonna come back as a 3.
they're going to come back with 3 on their threat rating, and their attack is only going to be a 1 because of the
That
reinforcement
is a non-issue.
thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, you rolled a 6. Shiver me timbers.
Yeah, that's not something you're gonna have
It's
to worry
8.
about. All right, Zoe or Kate, Mama.
Okay. Remind me, set up, we've got the armored infantry.
Armored infantry stuff.
He keeps finding tissue.
The tissue man.
Stop doing it.
Tissue
Pay me.
available.
Pay me tissues.
Throw them out. Throw those out, please. Mama said, remind me.
The armored infantry squad.
Is kind of in. They've made like sandbag,
Okay.
not trenches, but sandbag pillboxes around the base of the.
I'm so surprised.
Okay.
They're using sandbags to make like basically a little like create cover walls.
Okay.
Half height where they can crouch down and shoot, and then you take some more, you leave a couple of gaps and you put some more sandbags on, so they've got places to shoot through. So they've made themselves a little bunker.
Okay.
Sandbag bunker.
I would like to. No, I'm not ready to Panzerfaust. I would like to use the distraction caused by the
Dear God.
spiritual chains of
Ripping up.
paratroopers
Yeah.
being attacked to sneak and lay down some explosives, by which I mean fire bombs,
Bye.
Where do you keep getting all of these?
along the lot, like as if I want to say perhaps maybe as if a sapper setting up along the line of the armored infantry
Okay.
squad. So sneak, which is a 3.
So you're like chucking them toward the base of the.
I'm using the distraction, and hell, you know what? I'm gonna add blink. I'm gonna use blood to
Oh yes, shadows.
do I use a thing for the ability, right?
One for the
use
ability
the
and one
blood
for.
to get the ability and then you-
What's the plus dice thing?
Infiltration.
Oh yeah, you get 1 dice then.
Okay.
'Cause you're not really infiltrating.
Okay, so I'm using the blood to blink, burst into shadows and reform a few feet later, as I'm sneaking to lay down fire bombs and create a fire trap.
Okay.
Hey, get yours. Come on.
Feel like
Now these guys do have an extra. They have a challenge range, so they get whatever you do to them, you have to take 1 off. It absorbs 1.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
They're rolling 3.
That's all right. I'm rolling more than that.
I got 2.
God damn.
1, 2, 3 6s plus 3 other successes.
Wow.
I want some of what she's having.
So
Okay, so you get rid of 2.
I get rid of 2. All right.
No wonder
So
you play and you were too lucky and people started hating you.
Yeah, that's
So
why I can't play Catan with a lot of people.
what total number of successes do you have left?
7.
Okay, so you can ignore the challenge and entirely destroy them.
Yes. So basically, what I do
All right.
is during
how
the
this looks.
distracted moment where Astrid is raining gunfire on the paratroopers and then
Tackling maniacally in
using
Russian.
spectral change to strap the falling bodies to the Eiffel Tower, I disappear into shadows and sneak along the edge of the armored infantry troop, laying down a series of fire bombs. And as soon as I reform, I snap or I hit the trigger and they go off. and they explode and take out the entire
Hey,
troop.
you know what's flammable? Sandbags.
No.
No,
Sandbags are in fact not
that's the
flammable.
whole
The
point.
burlap, the sand is rotten
Oh,
and it's
parts
flammable.
of it are gonna be burning, but yeah.
Listen. I
Okay.
can.
So when they come back, they will have 5 still because I rolled better, but their attack rating is a 1 instead of a 3. So.
Okay.
I think I will be focusing.
They threw all their grenades at the firebomb and unloaded all their magazines.
So I want to make this really clear. You've got 8 to go to get up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. The thing has a challenge of 1.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, I mean, it's probably too neat that you can completely take them out, but there's probably something in there that you could have done to reduce challenge by using a special, but
She does have a special for reducing.
When I use explosives, I can reduce an objective or a threats challenge by 1.
A fireball.
I
it doesn't,
chose
it doesn't
to do
matter.
the other thing.
Here's the thing. You two get to act before any reinforcements show up. You two. The only thing that you have to do is eliminate that thing, and I can't roll against you. I have got no attack rating. Every objective, every opposition force on the board is not. Drive the car up the side of the Eiffel Tower.
You could fix the elevators so that they go faster.
We operate on the same wavelength.
So the car comes up, skids to a stop at the base of the Eiffel Tower, and there is a move.
Let's take a
That's
little
right.
here.
There is a move that I have always really liked. Can you tell me? I'm not sure if I remember what movie this is from, but Kate will maybe remember it. Car is skidding sideways, and somebody opens up the car door and steps out of it as the car is skidding away from them.
I can picture it in my head.
Yeah. This is kind of the reverse of that because the car is skidding to a stop and the door opens and he just continues and walks. Like he just goes with the skid and walks through, and he's already pulling tools out of his tool bag.
Let's take a little look-see here.
Where's the exit?
It's fine. Carry on. All right. So.
All right, so I have a fix of 4.
All right.
My tool belt is 1,
What is the and
and I get another +1 to
What does
Jerry.
the tool belt apply to? Is that just gear that you have?
yep. he's got a
Yeah,
tool belt.
and it's +1 to Jerry rigging.
I think that's most of what you can probably do.
That is all of what I can do. However,
5. That's plenty enough to
No,
get.
that's
actually
6.
6.
That's 6. That's plenty enough to get.
Rolling unopposed.
I see.
I like the way I look.
Oh,
That is
that's
Are there any ones?
no.
no,
Just
unfortunately.
curious. He could get some blood from the ones.
I really wanted somebody to be in the
One
elevator.
Nazi elevator tech.
That's 7 successes.
That is 7 successes.
All right. So challenge reduces that by 1.
Dice and got 7 successes.
No, he did. He only had to roll.
1.
I rolled 6 dice and got 7 successes.
Okay, so that's 6 boxes checked off on the ascent. Doors
great.
are
Do something.
open.
God, great, do something magical.
So the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top of the Eiffel Tower because there's like 3 floors left. So
No, I just want him to use magic to make it go even faster.
Just smashes through the last.
through into the blimp.
Cosgrave, stop looking for a marker. It's your turn. You
That's
have
right.
2 left to go on the thing. You need 3 successes to get it. I can't roll against you.
God, great.
What are you doing to help this along?
What are you gonna do to help them get up to the top of the thing faster?
Do something magical and make elevator go new.
Ugh.
Very technical terms here. There are no enemies.
Let her think.
Are you gonna?
Sean,
What's that?
let her think.
Asking.
Jeez.
I have an idea.
Okay, what is that? Say more.
I'm gonna use Mother Millicent's stolen soldier.
Super don't do that.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything else.
Walk it over here to me.
What are
Because I had something cool and
I know, but there's a boss fight coming up. You've been saving this thing for boss fights for this whole way.
It is not, unfortunately, just Hitler.
well,
That would.
I don't want it to be unfortunately just Hitler because I have a thing that I want to do.
How much blood do you have? Perfect. Come here. Do that to get one of those. He goes up in the elevator with you, and then you use it to clear the way ahead of you by absorbing all the gunfire as you go.
Oh, the wars.
So You want
Dad, let her do it.
you want
Dad, let her
that.
do it.
So roll 5, but describe it. So it's one of
What
the.
does this mean?
No, let her describe it.
It means that you get a bonus dice if you confuse the people by going because they know them.
Okay, explain.
So,
You find the least charred body down next to those sandbags.
Is she gonna explain it?
I know. I'm just.
I will. Give me a name. So, this guy, his name's Hans, as you know.
One of the armored infantry guys.
So, he's dead.
Natural.
This is going really well. I'm amazing at this. Sean,
What?
Come back over here. No, come on back over here. That's disrespectful. Come on.
so,
Can you sit though? Because I can't see you on the camera when you're standing. No,
I would like her to make it through a sentence.
I'm going to use my dance.
Dance
Macabre.
macabre.
Dance
Mom knew what it was because it started with the word dance.
Spend 1 blood and gain full control of a corpse for around a minute, after which it falls apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it stay in the elevator with us, so I'm not going to help it get it up there. So, but what I'm going to basically do is, it's a meat shield. Hans, their dead bestie, is a meat shield.
This
And
may
I'm
be
gonna
the
roll-
most literal use of the phrase meat shield ever.
So, we have 3 for con,
Because we're fooling them. 1 for using dance macabre.
1 for using dead skill, and another 1 for
There's an extra bonus dice for.
Hans. Are you okay?
Is that what it says?
If you're using the corpse to confuse somebody by. If you're using the corpse to confuse somebody because you're reanimating somebody that they recognize, you get an extra dice.
That's hilarious.
Yes. So
Oh, so when she asked you for a name, that was completely.
Hans, like obviously it's got to be Hans. No, I think she was actually. I mean, that's why I was able to immediately provide one because I'd seen that skill or that bonus.
Alrighty. We're gonna rolly
Put
rolly.
this over
See what this
in the
does.
tables or on top of the wire. 5 unopposed.
Really funny that I've been limping this entire time. Hey, you still got one of those.
Okay, so yes, you can. Let's talk about this.
Oh, wait, but doesn't the 6 count for 2 successes?
Yeah, but if it's 2 or less, you still
Oh,
good to
so
go.
you're less, I see.
Yeah.
So you get a flashback animating this dude. So horrible.
I love this one section here. Planning your tour of Paris.
I love that the first time that we did this caused me to limp this entire game. And now we're like, oh yeah, we should probably do flashbacks, huh?
Yeah, that roll was where you should have done a flashback, but we forgot about it.
You say we, I didn't know about it.
No, we talked about it, but the thing is, I would have had trouble talking you into it because you're like, no, it's the first scene. I don't want to use my one flashback. You know, that's exactly what would have happened.
After this whole scene is done, once I've finished describing it, I'm gonna give you a blood so I can fix your.
Oh wow.
No, she needs 3 blood to fix the limp.
Took you long enough.
Oh, I don't have enough blood.
No, it's alright. That's just the way that Astrid is.
Erase one of your blood, Zoe. You're down to just the one
Why?
because you just use it on
You
Dance
used one
Macabre.
for Hans.
You had to. There's
Right.
a
Right.
corpse reanimation thing.
Cost for spells.
There's a corpse reanimation scene in this movie called The Prophecy. That's probably my favorite one for something like this. All right, once per session, when you roll 2 successes or fewer, you can trigger flashback to spur yourself on to victory. You won't let Hitler win this easy. Roll on the flashback table. Roll a 1d6.
4.
Extracting a spy from behind enemy lines. Roll it again. While extracting a spy from behind enemy lines, you give me a different roll.
It was all
Well, it's the same one that you did.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it to be 2.
6. Okay.
Jesus.
You won't let one of these characters see you fail like this. What do they most respect about you? So, which character do you not want them to see? Which of these three characters do you care the most about not letting them see you fail?
Probably not me.
It's probably Nicole.
It could be him. If you guys
She's the
don't
most
like,
sophisticated.
What,
She's the
Nicole's the most
most
sophisticated?
I was gonna say,
Too busy eating a dude to
I mean, you may not be wrong. No, he's the most sophisticated.
Well, yes, but other than him, it's Nicole. Then it's me. Then it's Chuck Diddley Duck over there.
you.
Oh,
I
really?
incorporated an eyeball.
You're the most bestial, so like they have to prove that they're actually tough enough, maybe something like that.
I incorporated
Okay.
Okay.
So let her tell.
So you won't let Astrid see you fail like this. What do they most respect about you?
What do I respect about you?
Man.
Truth.
real.
Real.
So this can't be where you fail. All right, Zoe, same number of dice, but add 2 more. Roll all the dice again, but you get to roll 2 additional dice.
Good, because that's all the dice that I have.
That's a lot of dice.
Significant amount of funny rocks.
Please don't roll bad.
That's better.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You got another 6. So now you have 2 6s.
Oh, there's a.
Oh, I know. I thought that was a... All right, 2 6s.
Wow. Even after all the how many were you rolling? 8?
8.
And you
got
got
2 6s.
6?
No, I was
Six.
rolling.
You got
I
6?
was rolling 7.
Oh, you should have 1 more blue.
Hey, Doc.
Well, I don't want another blue because I want that one to be special and unique.
Okay, fine. In any case, that's a lot of not a
But
success.
2 6s. What do
2
you...
6s is enough.
2 6s is enough.
Just enough to.
So I'm gonna advance.
So what's this look like? You come out of the top of the elevator. There's some guards. There's some guards at the top. There's some guards at the top.
Can't she also get blood? Mark of blood.
Yep, mark of blood from one of the guys that. The first guy who hesitates is like, Hans?
Whatever's left over from Hans.
Hans, are you okay? And she just comes around him and like, who are you?
So, not that brutal. He's very well respected.
That's true.
So.
Hello, love.
Lila.
All right. So
Lila.
Can we make it through this?
Yes.
Focus.
Probably.
Her only British accent is Tracer.
come on.
Okay.
What's it do?
Don't rush me. I'm not good at this.
You are. You're just distracted. It's fine. Keep going.
So.
That from yesterday?
So the doors, there are people stationed outside of the elevators to make sure that nobody unauthorized becomes authorized and gets in. Yeah. So the doors just kind of slowly open and they just kind of go turn,
I think
and all of us are kind of moved to the sides of the elevator so that they can't see us. I mean, I don't know how elevators work back then, but whatever.
They're pretty much the same.
So, and then this dude kind of just walks up, and most of them, hey, buddy, hey, Hans, you okay? And then we just I just kind of knife.
classic.
Does that count as me using my knife?
No. You can always describe using the knife. You only have to check it if it's giving you a bonus.
So I just kind of zip around and just, there were 6, and then there were 6 on the ground
I take one of their arms for later use.
Solid.
for later use. Hitler, why are you so dumb?
No, I'm just gonna. I am gonna eat him. I'm gonna sign my name in his viscera.
Ew.
The C will be his esophagus.
It's a big assault.
It's a big esophagus. Small man, big esophagus.
I don't like that.
Guys, focus.
Oh, we don't have anything to kill yet.
No, I'm looking at the paragraph that he's writing down.
Alright, listen, I can't see it, so I can be worried. Are you okay? And then he disintegrates.
Gosh, guys, can you just be quiet for like 2 seconds?
No,
Actually,
no,
Hang on.
Nice.
we can't.
Sorry, I'm getting everything written down. Just give me a second.
Oh, is that cheese? No, it's not.
Is it blue cheese?
I don't know, maybe?
Maybe.
Well, then
It's cheese.
Oh, boy.
I would do like, you could do whatever you want. Like, do like red on the outside and yellow on the inside.
Ah.
Why are you drawing a giant fish? Nope, that's a blimp. Never mind.
The Fuhrer Zeppelin. In a word, sumptuous. In another word, your job. Oh, I forgot to put a little box in. 6. The challenge to reach Hitler's broadcast suite is 6. with a challenge of 1. Okay?
Is it-
You are dealing with the Vampire cadre.
6?
They have an attack of 6 like those lovely snipers that you love so much, except these guys have got 8 threat instead of 3, which is what the snipers had, and their 6s work like your 6s because they are armed with...
Does Cinema have any vampires in his broadcast week?
No, they're Vampire Jager.
Werewolves.
They're a 5-man crew of vampire hunters armed with...
Steak. Like,
Are they armored?
No, they don't have any. They don't have a challenge rating. 5 oath-sworn hunters carrying blessed bullets, holy water sprayers, sharpened stakes, and fire bombs
I shoot.
on a zeppelin.
That seems like a
Jesus.
very bad idea.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that seems
shoot
like
all of them.
It's not your turn.
Attack dice generate 2
Sean's turn.
successes each. So yeah, the
no,
roll.
it's
your
Their
turn.
6s work like your 6s now, and I get to roll 6 dice. Hoo-yah. The first person that acted last time was Kaylee.
Yes.
So it's her turn again.
Cool. All right. So I have these lovely fragmentation grenades.
I should let me set the scene here just a little bit. This repurposed dirigible has been outfitted with marble, silk, gold, and mahogany. Grand staircases lead to mezzanine levels loaded with Hitler's own paintings, all of them without any artistic merit whatsoever, and treasures plundered from throughout Europe, Northern Africa, Tibet, and Nepal. The crucial element of the Zeppelin, where the vampires will meet Hitler, is the broadcast suite located toward the front of the vehicle. In the meantime, you got these assholes.
So my goal
Imagine having a gunfight in the very, very fancy hotel lobby.
Did you just say?
Sure.
So
Famously
these guys are not these guys are vampire hunters, so I'm not trying to scare them because they've seen hundreds of vampires.
Dude, you have.
Yeah, I mean, you could be the most terrifying vampire they've ever seen and therefore still get to use terrorize. That's fine.
Actually, okay, so I'm going
You
to
fought vampires. You haven't fought me.
okay, I will still use terrify. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to does somebody have a okay.
I am.
I'm going to use a blood to lower their attack dice by 3.
If you roll a 6, you need to roll a 6 to get the.
Right.
You got to
of course,
activate it with
okay.
the 6 to
Yeah,
spend the
no,
blood to
I
use
got
it.
I got it.
Yeah. I'm just reminding you. It's
One
okay.
for a fragmentation grenade, and I think I'm using my great spear because I'm really leaning into the barbarian thing.
Barbarians, famous grenade users.
They don't know who threw it. It came up through the shaft.
Bing.
Anyway,
There's very directionally.
Oh, and hold on, and I get another 2 for enclosed spaces
It definitely counts.
because this is a blimp.
It's obviously
This is a blimp. This is my frag grenade. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to whale. Population.
feels like a lot of dice.
Well, that's 6.
I got to roll my 6 here.
That's a 6. That's
Oh.
also a 6.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I got 6s too.
Oh god.
So I'm assuming they're putting all of those towards attacking me, right?
Yeah, they don't have anything else to do.
Cool, awesome. So I'm
I have 5.
right. If I lower your attack dice, wait, I feel like so I have to use a 6 to activate a special ability, but if I lower your attack dice by 3, then you can just take out the ones that didn't do anything. Or is the attack dice the
I
ones that
would
actually hit?
probably re-roll if you did that.
What?
I think it would be a benefit for everybody else.
I'm so confused.
I think the attack dice would then be lower for everybody else.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
So, so your attack dice is the 6 that you're rolling, right?
Yes, correct. So after this, after you, I would only get to roll 3 if you did that.
But it doesn't work for me?
For the common good.
They're acting at the same time as you.
That feels annoying, but fine. For the
I mean, it's one of here. Let me.
Shut up!
I was the one talking.
He was also talking.
Okay. It's the same thing as hit points. Like the hit points aren't lower until you do the thing.
Okay, fine. I will lower their attack dice by 3, because that's a lot.
Okay, so that gets their 5 down to 2, which means I'm only going to do 1 square to you instead of the whole column.
Yeah, but then I have 3 other successes.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So I have 5 right now. You're going to reduce it by how much?
Sorry, hold on. I need to ask a question. What are attack dice the 6 dice you're rolling, or the ones that hit? Or the successes that hit?
These are the attack dice. I get to roll 6.
So I lowered your attack dice
Sweetie,
by 3.
no.
I know, I'm trying to understand.
You don't lower my attack dice. You lower my attack rating.
It says reduce the GM's attack dice by 3.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
But it's not.
I know, it's the
it doesn't
same
have anything to do with this.
Okay.
It has to do with.
Okay.
It has to do with
Okay.
this here. You're changing that 6 to a 3
Okay. I know that.
going forward. It
That's
doesn't
why I
have
was
anything to
confused.
do with me.
That's why I was confused why it was coming up.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with what's already on the table.
So then,
I think that's my read. It's hang on, let me just look at it.
What you bringing, Doc?
no, it makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense.
Wait, is something? Doc, what is your yoink?
He seems fine.
Oh,
Hang on just a
he does
second.
not have his collar on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we
took
know.
it off because I gave him a bath. Give me just a second.
Oh, he's got a haircut. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stay here. And open his pencil. Close the door.
Thank you, Zoe.
The Reich. Let me just see if they have any.
I think I understand what I was screwing up before. It's fine. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
I know. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm right, though. I just.
Yeah, but I'm doing the thing that everybody doesn't like.
No, you're trying to understand the game. It's different.
You're not doing it. What do you mean you're doing anything everybody else does?
I'm doing the, I have to understand the rules.
Nobody said they didn't like that.
No, it's
not what I was talking about at all, baby.
when we're talking about Dave, we're talking about the fact that he'll sit there and every single time it's his turn, he will analyze the options of every possible thing he could do on his sheet before he picks something. Every time. Even if he just went, he'll go through it all again.
That's not what you're doing.
That's not what you're doing. What you're doing is, how is this going to affect me? And that makes sense.
Also, I found out where Doc was getting all his tissues.
The bathroom
Trash
garbage.
can.
Yeah.
So I closed the door.
Thank you.
Guys,
Why?
Why would you do that? Just randomly start generating additional noise. You know I can cut out silence if we aren't generating any sound right then. Just turn over. Specials can only be activated when a critical is allocated to them. These represent uncanny and exceptional abilities that your vampire possesses and allow them to break the rules of the game and do strange and interesting things. Usually, specials interact with the mechanics of the game, so they might let you inflict massive damage, complete objectives single-handedly, reduce enemy damage, and the like. Your specials, if you have any, are listed in Shield. All right. Key words that just leapt out at me as I was reading that.
Break the mechanics of the game.
Break the rules of the game. Inflict massive damage, complete objective single-handedly, reduce enemy damage, and the like. So the idea here is that they don't work, they don't necessarily obey turn order.
okay.
Okay? So what will happen is if you are, and partly this would come down to narration, where the first thing you do is the thing that reduces their attack effectiveness. So the fragmentation, before I'm even visible, the the fragmentation grenade comes out there, bounce, 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 scatters out into them. They've got all this anti-vampire stuff. They're not prepared for a frag grenade. The fragments bust into there, and they're already like limping and howling about the shrapnel tearing through them before you appear on the scene with the spear.
Okay.
And I go, excellent, beautiful narration. I love that. Fuck you. And now I'm rolling 3 instead of 6. And I
Okay.
re-roll the dice.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay? Because it's a special. If this were a regular ability, I would say it happens when it happens, and next round is when when the next person acts is when they're going to be able to go, thank you, Astrid. That was lovely. Sorry you're bleeding out, but I will carry on without you.
And I was fine with that too. I just wanted to check.
And now I have 1 success.
Okay, cool.
I like that
Great.
better.
Glad that I did that.
I mean, I like that better. I'm not doing, I want to make it clear, I'm not doing any of this grudgingly. I just want to do it reasonably right. And
No, that makes sense.
yeah. So the attack
Both of-
rating on
to
the
me,
thing is,
both of the ways make sense.
yeah, you could go either way. If one of the guys in Sean's game was playing today, I would not be doing it this way. I would be doing it the other way because he already bends every single rule His name's Peripatetus or something like that. And he,
Philip?
what's that?
Philip?
No. Sean, the GM who ran the game for me already, he likes to take Power by the Apocalypse. He likes to take Fortune in the Dark games and break them. So he would have to deal with turn order. You don't.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes. All right. Attack 3.
Yeah, so then I have 3 dice, so 3 successes left, so I'm going to use 1 to negate that damage. Then, I'll just do 2 to the vampire
Okay.
cadre.
Cadre. That's one of them going down, so tell me what that looks like. How do you take the guy out? Your spear was in the narration.
I feel like I'm just feral beasting it. I'm going to cut off his hands so that he can't hold his weapons anymore.
You want blood? Instead of 2?
No, this isn't about blood.
All right.
This is about murder.
This isn't about blood. Blood.
Yeah, cut off his hands, and I'm like, that's not good enough, so I rip off both of his arms, and
Beat him to death.
then I take my spear and I hold him by the hair and in front of all his buddies.
Leaning into the fact that you were rolling Terrify.
Yep.
All right.
And then just for good measure, maybe I'll, I don't know, rip out his throat or something. I don't know.
Yeah. See how I feel in the moment.
Yeah.
Good moment.
See how the animation
Mama.
feel.
Okay.
So now the attack is 3. Their 6s are still 6s. That's where they're at.
Okay.
There's like 4 of them left.
All right. Well, we are in close quarters.
We're, again, small but sumptuous hotel lobby. Marble
Which of your
mahogany.
7 guns are going to work?
I'm going to basically step out of the elevator after these 2 have done their thing with my cut down rifle and boom, 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 boom at close quarters. And then just lob a firebomb.
For funsies. You know what are flammable? Blimps.
Didn't you also use like?
Fragmentation grenade.
I'm not gonna have any.
All right, fine. Then I'll use the smoke grenade instead.
I like that.
That seems
Cover.
Cover.
That seems better.
So, in fact, I'll probably even lob the smoke grenade first and then use the rifle in close quarters.
That seems like an excellent order of events.
So, I'm using 4 for shoot, 1 for smoke grenades, 1 for the rifle, plus 1 for close quarters.
Jeez. How many? 4, 5, 6. That's 7 dice.
I used the fire bombs below. Just I forgot to mark that.
Yes, Doc, your tail. It's still there.
Nobody won.
You'll get it one day. That
Alright.
you didn't counter roll. Beyblade, let it rip. Roll your 3.
Roll my 3.
I got 4 successes.
I got 1.
Okay, so I used 1 of my successes to combat yours. 1 to get a blood.
Okay.
And then 2 more to take out 2 of them.
How many successes did you have?
I got 5. Wait, what did I say?
I thought you said 3.
1, 2, 3, 4
We got 4. So
Because she has a 6.
4 minus 1.
for the blood.
4 minus 1 for the damage.
Right.
1 for the blood, and then 2. Oh.
2.
Okay. 1 more guy dies.
Lovely.
He does it. He does both.
Yeah.
Sean.
Alright. So, as the smoke clears out a little bit, Chuck walks out to wherever we are, sees a guy, and I think
Sorry, he knocked himself down trying to get his.
I think with Hans's arm, the zombie that kind of crumbled apart.
Oh,
I'm gonna duel.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna duel with the vampire.
Okay, give me the dice. Shoot is what?
So shoot is 12. Yeah,
As the smoke drifts across the open hotel lobby.
I had a friend
Like a tumbleweed.
I had a friend of mine in college who could
disintegrated.
perfectly whistle with vibrato the main theme for the Magnificent Seven is like wah, 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 wah.
Betsy,
And just you do the warble. I cracked up every single. It was so funny.
and then Betsy and Maria are one, and then another one because I'm dueling. Can you describe this guy's outfit to me?
He's got a big ass vampire coat on, like vampire hunter
He's
coat.
got like
Fur included?
fur included.
Is there a fur on?
What are you looking for?
Fur.
Like a fur? Like
Yeah,
a
but
fur?
what are you looking? What are you trying to?
Never
He
mind.
wants to
I
find
will
something
I will
fluffy.
not be using the Flamen word for.
You don't do.
You can't duel with
High noon duel with flamethrower.
I am actually using 3.
I have a third hand. Don't ask me where.
Bang bang, and then I.
No, I'm using Hans's.
All right.
All right, go.
It's a flamethrower.
You're rolling 4.
I'm also using acid spit. I'm also spitting acid.
Sean.
How much acid spit can you do? Isn't acid spit require blood?
Yeah, but I have 2 of those thingamabobbers,
Okay.
so you know.
How much? Oh, yeah, that's just ability. You can't use.
Yeah,
that
so
one.
that's 1. So I am rolling.
You're breaking this.
5 dice.
Bro,
He's not rolling. He's not breaking it.
Unfortunately,
The problem is he has 6 guns, and it's a very Western thing to want to do this thing. But he's also his shoot is kind of ass.
Unfortunately, I am not presuming the guy has a lot of metal on him.
No.
gun is metal.
All right, so I am
Doesn't count.
so I am shooting Betsy and Maria and also spitting acid.
Okay.
Like a completely like a completely normal individual.
Cute.
No. Not a completely normal individual.
You rolled?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes, I rolled.
okay, so
I got 4.
I got 4.
All right. So this duel is.
And I got 2 once.
Damn.
So he's still standing,
But
but you still managed to. So yeah, you basically like you guys are shooting.
Fucking ninjas who can cut through bolts and shit.
Yeah, you guys are diving all over the place and doing all this stuff, and you like dive behind like a sofa or something, and one of the other bodies that like Nicole killed is there, and you're like, they're like, what is he even doing? He's fighting that guy. What is happening back? There's it's like somebody let loose a blender in the background without the lid on, back behind the couch.
it's like a cartoon battle in a dust cloud, but with core turned on.
All right.
Oh god.
All right. So that doesn't
It doesn't do anything.
it doesn't
Like,
give us. Well, no, you got 2 blood out of
It
it.
doesn't do anything, but that guy was delicious.
Start looking at the stuff that uses blood because you can roll that next. Hey, Cosgrave, with your sneak and every single weapon that you own aimed at close combat, what are you doing?
Hidden with the rune inscribed shot.
And a smoke screen covering your entrance.
Sawed-off shotgun.
I feel like
you got a knife. Use them both.
Like, does everybody here have any duct tape?
No, not at the
I'm going to duct tape my knife to the bullet.
bullet. I thought you were gonna. Boy.
If you Zoe, I'm just gonna put this out here.
It's
If
like
you use
Figure it out for once.
it's like fixed bayonets, but so much worse.
not
let her figure it out.
Not for once you, but let her have to do the work.
Are you sneaking and using your gun and your knife both?
Yeah, you could just stab and shoot. That's
right.
much easier than duct.
If that's true, Zoe,
You decide.
if that's true, how many dice are you rolling? Start with your stat.
Oh dear.
Start with your stat.
So
Stay fast.
immediately falls into Cosgrave's accent. That's pretty good.
We have 3 sneak.
Okay. Go.
Can't tell.
You're not using up in the. They've both been used at least once. Just keep marking. Neither of them are on their last dice.
How you doing?
We got +1 for never saw you coming with the enormous knife.
And you get a dice for the knife itself. Okay.
And then we have a dice for the son of shotgun.
Uh-huh.
And then we have 2 more dice
For
for behind blue.
giving you a total of
8. 8
correct.
dice.
Damn.
8 dice.
Sawed-off shotgun in one hand, knife in the other. They never saw her coming.
And yet they always see me coming. They see me coming after I'm come.
Roll the dice.
Okay.
Came. The answer is came.
That's where I arrived. Go.
Maybe. No. Yes.
You are rolling like
No.
garbage.
I wish I could have used the blood.
No.
Wait.
5's count, you goblin.
Oh, so you rolled these over while you were moving them.
Oh,
So now you don't know what they were
Roll
originally.
again. Come on, Zoe.
really?
Come on. I need yesterday's focus. Don't move them. Just look at them. Count them by just pointing at them.
Needs to not list.
There, that's it.
Oh, so I got less than I. No, wait. No, I didn't.
3 successes.
I only got one. So you're still going to do all but one of the
Can I suggest
boxes.
making our way towards the objective?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it towards the bad guys, or do you want to put it towards making it towards our objective?
Objective.
They're in the middle of the fight. She goes around this is like Marvel Rivals. You guys are all fighting and she's walking past and like sneaking past on a side path to go straight to the point and start to cap it while everybody's in the middle of the fight.
Pure stabbing.
All right.
The British person gets a knife. Yeah, it's fine.
Kaylee.
Yes. Okay. Might as well. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is there another fight after this?
Yeah.
Boss battle, I believe.
There was a
Still a werewolf.
werewolf.
Still werewolf. Werewolf is terrifying.
Famously, they have hair.
I am going to brawl. So that's 3. So I'm up in their faces with my great spear. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll the 4 and hope this works.
Sounds good. Rolling my 3. I got 2.
I also got 2.
So yeah.
I'm trying to vampire in their faces, and they're not happy.
And they're familiar with vampires in your faces.
Ah, damn. All right.
All right.
Go ahead, Nicole.
Can I see the board?
Yes, sorry. 3 left on the broadcast suite, 4 left on the vampire cadre. They are attacking with 3, and that is all I got to throw at you.
Okay.
Damn, lowering attack dice really is crazy.
What's that?
Lowering attack dice really is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Imagine this whole time if they were rolling with 6.
Yeah, this would be an absolute. I don't know how we did this without Astrid. She wasn't in our group.
You had more people.
Yeah, we didn't have. Astrid was the only one we didn't have.
Feels like a coincidence.
All right. I am.
Nicole used dynamite. Like, do you remember how Jay used to say that every new player that ever came to play that Wild West game,
Want to use the dynamite?
Would-
Dynamite's very dead.
he always gave dynamite to a new player because he knew that if he gave dynamite to somebody who was new to the game and they saw how much damage it did, that somebody would try to use the dynamite during the game every
Dynamite
single
is
time.
very deadly for the good guys.
Yeah, dynamite is just not
Guys.
very dangerous.
Oh, so it's just like, here's a bomb.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Full opportunity exploder.
It made the long-term players kind of sad because, like, oh, you give it to the person who's going to use it, and we're going to lose characters that we've been working on for months because of this one-shot dude who's going to come in here and drop dynamite in a saloon.
All right. I'm shooting in close quarters again with my rifle in an attempt to kind of bust through them
Okay.
and follow. And follow.
Drive your way through to the front of the building, front of the thingamabob.
That is all successes, but 1.
Oh, I got to roll. Sorry. I have 1.
I have 6.
Successes?
Yes.
All right. So these guys don't get reinforcement rules,
Okay.
and you don't want them following you.
Okay. So I use 1 to negate your success.
Yes?
I use 4 more to destroy them entirely. And 1 to progress the objective.
Perfect. Chuck, the door's locked. It's a big, heavy steel, like submarine type door. It's locked. Did you see what he did? Lowers the sunglasses.
What are your blood things, by the way, Sean? What can you do with your blood?
Ooh. It's metal. Does fix count for this?
Yes.
Okay.
You are fixing the door to make it open. That's the way it's.
You would absolutely.
So that's 4, and then I spend 1 blood to yuck up more acid.
It lubricates the hinges.
So that's
And
another.
by lubricate, I
locked
mean
it.
remove.
And then another +2 because the submarine door is, of course, metal. So I am rolling
7.
7. Yeah!
Against no dice. He needs to get 2.
Luckily I didn't get 2. So 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the door.
So 2 to the
Can you
door.
pick this lock?
What lock?
So 2 to the door.
I mean, basically.
So 2 to the door. Can I get 3 blood?
No. Did you roll 3 ones?
No.
Oh, can you get 3 blood? Sure. There's bodies laying around here. You can just decide to go. All right, the door's open, but give me a minute. Why? Where are you going? That's just a ripping and tearing sound off screen.
The snakes can't help you when you have no arms. Thanks, Astrid.
It's a shame you guys didn't run into more of the bosses because the art for the bosses are really,
We can look at them after we kill Hitler.
really amazing.
Yeah, we're destroying the city
I
absolutely.
give you the Rust Witch, who every round destroys one of your, like every round that you fight her destroys one of your equipment pieces.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Slay girl,
Pass.
Wait, what area was
Do
that?
not slay girly pop that. So what's it? We have our own slay girly pop, and she has a
A lot of weapons.
fun.
Pound
Hands
of
are fast. Yeah, what if that's destroyed? That's not right. Yeah, exactly.
She would be.
I
even
give you
sadder.
Damon Bluth, Threat 12, Challenge 1.
Is that what we're up against now?
No.
No, we're up.
It
No,
isn't.
we're up against a German super werewolf, who I
Hitler's broadcast suite. An elaborate set has been constructed to give the impression of power and superiority. Great banners hang from every wall. An iron and basalt lectern stands atop a staircase. And in direct opposition to Zeppelin operational safety guidelines, a roaring fire pit occupies the center of the chamber. Here, Hitler has been awaiting the arrival of the invaders with anticipation because he has an ace up his sleeve, that werewolf that we keep mentioning. His intention is to broadcast live footage of the slaughter to every receiver in Europe, of which there are only a few in 1943, but it's enough to make a point. Fang's desperate assault is the Allies' last hope, but to nullify it on camera is to win the war simultaneously. Hitler poses no direct threat to the vampires. He is weaker than the average German soldier and so hopped up on amphetamines he can barely shoot straight. Unfortunately for Fang, and thanks to the latest advances in Nazi occult research, he is protected by a full-blown lycanthrope.
I told you it was a German Shepherd.
I mean,
Lycanthrope.
lycanthrope.
Buddy.
Multiple infusions of cursed wolf blood that are currently actively being pumped into his spinal column,
Jesus.
which has also been implanted with canine teeth all along the spinal ridge,
That just seems.
has given the soldier the ability to transform into a half-man, half-hound with impossible strength. Even a vampire should feel the nightmare hand of the werhound.
All right, give us those stats.
Religions all into.
Werhound.
Told you it was a German Shepherd. I told you.
It's not German Shepherd. It's a crazed monster from hell.
Yeah, but the wolf part is a German Shepherd.
3, 4,
The wolf part is
5,
bro.
6,
We're dogs.
7,
Wolf is wolf.
We're German Shepherd.
9. Let it
They're
go.
German Shepherd.
10. It's not a German Shepherd.
Can
It's
you stop counting?
challenge 1.
Naturally.
Attack 5 by himself.
There's probably.
Yeah, the trained squad of vampire hunters were attack 6. He's attack 5 by himself.
Okay.
Wow, that's no.
Rending claws. When marking an injury from a Verhund, check off all available boxes in the section rolled.
Okay.
He does the-
Don't get hit.
Not just the highest available one. Regeneration. The Verhund's challenge cannot be lowered by any means.
Damn bastard.
Because it's his regeneration, which is the main thing.
Ah.
But you'll be pleased to know he does not use the reinforcement rules.
Very nice.
Well, hopefully.
Good to know that when I kill him, he goes down.
His blood, if it comes up, tastes like sweat, meat, and cheap leather.
Ew.
It will come up.
All right.
Wait, can I go? Can I go first?
No, you just spat the door open. It's Cosgrove.
All right.
I'm fairly certain y'all are going to get a turn at the wheel here.
Also, I'm.
Maybe.
Wait, but it's no situation. I thought it's my turn.
No.
No,
we've been
it was
following
your
each
situation
time.
because you were the next person who would have gotten to act last time. It wasn't that you did it before.
No,
I'm just going around. I'm just continuing around the cycle. You're fine.
Yes, I will.
All right, Zolbear. Cosgrave. He spit the door open. The thing goes open. And Hitler goes, kill him! Points a trembling, amphetamine-riddled, palsied hand. And he actually, the first thing he does is
He's vlogging.
he pulls out a P28 and goes, bah, 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 bah.
Ping, 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 ping.
Doesn't hit anybody. That's a complete click, click, click.
Is it empty? Is it empty?
No, it was. He fired it until it went empty and he hit nobody. And then he turns to the veteran and goes, kill him!
How many times are you going to say kills him? I'm pretty sure Hitler's not supposed
It's
to.
literally the only thing I get to say from him this entire time. I get to make him look ridiculous, and that's it. Proceed. How do you deal with the Verhund? In case you were wondering, this is a pretty good time to throw the fucking jar at him that you've been saving this entire mission.
Do it with any kind of haste. Yeah, the most put away Yahoo ever.
Yahoo.
All right, do it.
Okay,
Mario
so
in your pocket.
hello, you all know this. I'm going to use Mother Millicent's stolen soul jar.
With any
Okay.
haste?
Are you throwing it? What's your shoot? Mother Millicent's stolen soul jar is
+3 to enemy.
plus the one from itself, so it's 4 dice by itself.
Wait, doesn't that mean if you check the last box of something?
Not when it's a single box item.
I see.
You don't get the extra dice from the single box items.
She's fixing him. She's making him dead.
No.
Fix this abomination.
Correct.
Guys.
It's still 6 dice.
I can fix him.
It's still 6 dice.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to throw in there in terms of your abilities? Do you want to throw illusions around this thing to confuse it and throw in some
She doesn't have any
phantasmagoria?
blood.
Yes, I do.
She has 1 blood left.
I have 1 blood.
She has 1 blood left. I've been keeping track. She has 1 blood left. If you want to additionally throw in illusions, you can throw in phantasmagoria. But listen, you're in like this broadcast booth, so what are you going to have happen in here that ties into the surroundings? Like the drapes on the side of the walls swoop down and wrap around the werewolf, or the flames leap up and burst in his face, or something like that. Something like use the terrain.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You might want the extra dice. I'm just saying. I'm rolling 5.
Yeah, what? I'm rolling 6.
Okay. Now my 6s don't count as 6s for these guys.
And then you roll all.
I'm sitting these out of here because it's rubbing off on me.
I've been rolling fine.
I think that actually supports her point.
Yeah, mine rubbed off on you, and yours
Are you
rubbed
sure?
off-
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
What else would I do?
Just let her
If you
go.
throw on the illusion, then you get that would give you.
Just roll. It's fine.
All right,
She's made her bed. Let her lie in it.
All right. Let's go. I got 2. Ugh. Gross.
All right, that works.
I got.
You also have 2. You didn't die. Nice job.
Dude, was that on purpose? Okay, just checking that your coordination is not actually that bad.
So you've been saving that jar this whole time, and you tied.
Right, it's a big guy.
That's why. Okay. All right. That's why I was saying use the illusion.
It's all right, Dad.
All right.
She chose not to.
All right. You can save it for next time. Get in there with your knife and your shotgun next time. Go for it.
Astrid.
Apparently, this thing has been hardened against spirits.
Astrid.
The souls come up out of there and they look at this thing and go, holy shit, that thing is messed up. I'm out of here.
Okay. All right. Sit down. Is he an animal?
He is.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. Astrid is going to chain him to the floor with her spirit fetters.
He's your target.
So 2 dice for that because it's the last box.
So 2 dice for the spirit fetters.
Plus 3 because he's an animal. I'm also going to throw a fragmentation grenade at him, which is my last one. So that's also 2. And we're still in the blimp, so that's enclosed spaces. So that's 2 more.
See, that's how you build that.
And I'm also
You're rolling shoot. You haven't actually
shoot?
picked. You
Am
haven't
I
picked.
rolling shoot?
I believe you're rolling shoot.
Okay, that's 2 more. Sorry, I got for this one. 1, 2, 3.
You just use your.
10, 11. Yeah, but this is more fun. There's more physicality to all this. I'm rolling 11. 5 doesn't feel so big now, does it?
Keep shit talking. You're gonna end up with a bunch of ones.
I can't even roll. They can't even fit in my hand.
I mean, this is. I legitimately don't understand how we got through the blimp without asterisks. I really don't.
I'm breaking things.
I did get 3,
Okay.
which is probably not gonna feel
3,
like
4,
much.
5, 6,
Oh, geez.
7, 8. That's only 8. That's only 8 successes.
Only
Okay.
it.
So you got how many?
3.
3. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
3, and then less the challenge of 1.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's
So
4.
that's a 6 towards that and a 4, so no damage. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 4 towards that.
Wait, you got
So I
8.
got rid of his damage already. Just
Okay.
ignore that.
All right. So 4
So
towards the
4
veteran.
towards his thing. This is the challenge.
Chain him to the ground. Shove a grenade down his throat.
Yep, pretty much. And he's not dead. He did not die from that,
No.
which is bullshit.
I'd like to call bullshit, but we may continue anyway.
All right.
Now, Nicole.
Nicole's like, what have I been saving? Where are the elixirs I've been amassing in my backpack for the entire campaign?
I put fragmentation grenade down there. It's ready for you.
I mean, I do. I absolutely shoot him with the Panzerfaust.
Okay.
Is he armored?
Unfortunately, I don't think he's armored.
He's not armored.
But he has a challenge. Doesn't
That's
that make
his
him armored?
regeneration. He has armor the way Wolverine has armor.
Message from Scotland.
But okay, but I do.
With love from Scott.
So
This is absolutely hilarious.
so
I love that she takes all her dice out just to recount it again.
yeah.
Well, just in case.
4 for shoot, 1 for Panzerfaust. Alas, not armored.
Alas.
I mean, that's only 1 shot though,
Yeah.
right?
If you want to, like, if you're using some, I mean, I feel like if you're shooting, you should pick the thing you're shooting with, because you're not dual wielding Panzerfaust and a shotgun. You like,
No.
you know,
No,
Try loading. I can help you a little.
no. I feel like I've got. This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing. She takes him down, and as this dust clears, or the smoke clears
She looks up and
from
goes,
her initial attack, I go, clink, and I,
all right, you're rolling 5, I'm rolling 5. I don't get to count 6s though, so. Which is good because I rolled 6s.
I got 4 successes.
I got 2. So
So 2 to clear them off,
And
2 to take him out.
No.
2 to take 2,
one gets eaten by the challenge rating. So
Okay,
one.
one
All
on his track.
1 on his track.
right.
Bro just ate him.
But that's okay.
Another
He's trying to. He's like, and here's the thing: you've got these spirit chains holding him down, and every one of these, he's like, Panzerfaust hits him in the chest, and he's just dragging the spirit chains through the decking. It's like leaving gouges in the deck as he's pulling it forward.
Good.
Are you gonna fix him?
So I'm gonna rock his shit.
How many pieces of equipment can you use at once?
Up to whatever's logical.
Narratively logical.
Yeah, whatever's narratively logical. You can't use like both pistols and also the cross and also blah blah blah. Like, but if
Okay, so I think the revolvers and the flamethrower should be fine.
No.
no,
Shoot.
Nice try though.
what is your brawl?
3?
What is your shoot?
3?
What does the cross
You
give
told
you?
me. Well, stop. You told me your shoot was only 2 dice last time when you went to use a pistol. What were you rolling?
I don't know what do you remember.
Okay, I would brawl with the cross.
Brawl with the cross because then you can do swinging for the fences. And that gives you a bonus.
+2 bonus.
Yes.
Alright, so
Hit this man with a big ass cross.
so brawl.
He seems like he needs to be cleansed.
So brawl is
Holy Spirit!
Brawl is 3.
brawl is 3.
Extra
That-
dice for the cross.
And since the last box gets marked twice, that's 2.
Oh,
then
that's the
go
last box on the cross?
Last box, so it's not 3 dice, it's 2 dice. Just making sure that you counted right.
Yeah, so
3 per roll, 2 for the cross.
2 for the cross, 2 for the cross again because of swing for the fences.
Yes.
Is it a low ceiling?
Not especially, no. I'm
What
not,
is low ceiling?
I don't know. Oh, he wants to get a spider climb thing in there.
Can I just do it and still get a plus?
What's the spider climb like bonus dice thingy?
Plus 1 to low ceilings? I could just
I feel like you should just like you skitter up onto the roof and then you drop down to like boom. Which it wouldn't
If
give
you
you the
spend the
bonus.
blood on it, I will.
It wouldn't give you a bonus for the ceiling, but it would still give you a bonus dice. Right?
I will spend
Stop.
1 out of my 5 blood to get yet another dice. So that is, I believe, 8.
He's blood rich.
Hey, get your dice. I've actually had a bleeding flesh wound for the entire operation.
I've been limping this whole time, and my spirit.
Man, it hurts me that I can't count 6s for this guy.
1,
I got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got 3. So 3 of them negated.
So that's 2.
So you skitter up the wall across the ceiling and leap down at him and pull out the sword, the cross, and just smack him across. You got
Wait.
you got how many?
I got so what was his attack?
Nullify the damage first.
I did 3.
So nullify the damage.
Okay, so you did 3. I got 1, 2. Wait. First off, I get another blood. Yippee.
It's ridiculous.
I did-
The blood thing is broken as shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He doesn't have a lot of
Six.
blood stuff he can do with it. What? He doesn't have combat blood stuff he can do with it.
So you have 6.
I have.
So always start with nullifying the damage.
I don't need to, Kaylee. I have a piece of equipment called the cowboy hat.
He does.
Mark to ignore an injury or being downed. However, it is 1 box.
Ignore an injury, like any
Ignore-
or all injury.
Ignore an injury or being downed. I think this is.
An attack.
Oh.
So I will mark the box, and because there is a challenge of 1, I am only dealing 5. But if you count the number of boxes, you will see that I pierce him straight through his heart with a cross.
I did see somebody do this before. Oh, that's actually super sick. I did see somebody do that, like in the last one. They were like, they soaked. Actually, that's how we got the freaking vampire hunters, because like I rolled the guy Sean rolled this a massive amount of damage. And the guy just absorbed it all with getting his cowboy hat shot off, and then he threw everything at them in damage and destroyed them.
I really wanted to light him on fire. Dang it!
It's all right, bud. Maybe he'll fall into the fire pit as you
He'll probably
stab
fall.
him
I'm
in the heart with a
The
cross.
giant cross.
I think a bell rings somewhere, like ding ding ding. Yeah, partner.
Hey, Dad, did we win?
And then I look over to Hitler.
So you look, and Hitler's not there.
He's in my mouth.
And there's a small door in the back of the broadcast thing, and it's swinging on its hinges.
All right.
And we cut to this. Let me have
got a
this.
good thing.
Let me have this.
I got a good thing.
Let me have this one. And we cut to him running through this very narrow hallway and into this like panic room, and he's like trying to like make the things work, and he's trying to turn the wheel, and he's not strong enough to turn the wheel, and his hands are all sweaty, and he's slipping, and he pulls the pistol out, and he's down the hallway. He hears something like a clank of metal. He looks at the gun, and he turns it on himself, but it's empty. It doesn't work. He's click, click, click. And then you see Cosgrave's shadow loom up behind him.
And then another shadow.
And then you see blackness as you hear the. You had the thing. What were you going to do?
Rat swarm.
You have a rat swarm?
Yes, but it's an advance, and I can only use it against a boss. Really wanted a swarm of rats.
That's okay.
And then there's rats.
Actually, out of curiosity, because you did kill the Verhund, what advance would you take from defeating the Verhund? Cosgrave, each of you.
I don't know, actually, because I have one.
Pick one.
I don't know.
Well, you don't know which one you did?
I would pick Spirit Storm, which is spend 1 blood to hurl items like a poltergeist. 2 pluses if it's something sharp and heavy, which I don't know why I would ever throw anything else, but
Rat swarm.
Rat swarm.
Lashing tongue. Spend 1 blood.
what the fuck?
Your strong prehensile tongue extends several yards out of your mouth. It's
Venom.
yards. Yards. Plus one to restrain. I'm restraining him with my tongue as Cosgrave stabs the shit out of him.
Oh, Venom.
Chuck. I'd rather just
I am Chuck.
I don't know.
I'm gonna decide for you.
I mean,
No.
so if can I tie the?
Choice for yourself.
Show me.
No, make the.
I just want to show her. I just want to show her. So I got this one, which I kind of like.
Oh.
That one.
Oh.
And this one. It's a.
I think you take this middle one. Okay, so here's.
No.
Can I narrate it?
No.
No, it's so
I'm gonna say the thing. You can narrate it because I'm not good at narrating it. So
Wait. Say the thing after I narrate it.
okay.
Okay. So we hear the knife schnick sliding in and out of the throat. The body collapses to the ground, and Cosgrave says, "He ran back here," and you hear this. And this squeaking horde of rats comes blasting out of the hallway and just swarms over the body, and just death of 1,000 nibbling, paper cuts all over the body. And then the body goes away. Cosgrave's looking down at it and goes, "Almost." And the body explodes
nice.
Right?
What you got?
I wanted to eat him.
because Cosgrave's advance is.
Death burst. Spend 1 blood. Kurtz and Nazi within arm's reach to explode when they die.
Grave. I wanted one.
That reminds me of the from Diablo.
Yeah.
Can I?
There are a lot of really cool special abilities. It's this total crazy thing with this game where it's like you want to kind of efficiently get through. If you do
It's fine.
if you do a speed run like we did, like you don't probably fight a lot of bosses, but you're also not getting a lot of resources, so you kind of have to just get to the end and not get too beat up. But you could also go the slow burn. We're going to do this over 3 full sessions, and we're going to hit every single location in Paris and kill as many Nazis as we can. And then you're using blood to keep your injuries healed up, and you're getting new. By the end of it, your character sheet doesn't even look the same because you're getting new stuff, all that kind of stuff. And by then, you've got all of these ridiculous special abilities. He's got another one that basically is a permanent charm person on a Nazi.
I like this one. Memory rot. Remove or implant memories from someone you lock eyes with.
Can I do a thing? Okay, so as Hitler explodes, first off, I use my lashing tongue to grab his heart in midair and eat it.
Sure.
And I would like to spit up 3 blood to heal Aster's limp.
Finally, let's go.
The problem is he does it by basically putting your leg in a temporary splint that is his tongue.
No, I literally just barf up blood and it does the thing.
Now you guys can share blood. We don't have to.
Also,